Welcome to Toffee TV. There's three things: Watford 2, Everton 3 at Vicarage Road today in the Premier League. What a result for Everton, 2-0 down and coming back to win 3-2 and winning the first time they've done it in over 2 years, gone behind in a Premier League game and come back to win the game. And a tough place to go and do it, and an absolutely brilliant result. I'm sure Carlo Ancelotti will be delighted with that result today. Fantastic for the fans who travelled there, limbs everywhere at the end of the game. Absolutely brilliant. First thing I want to talk about is that it's the character of the team. Today, it hasn't always been, we haven't seen much of the character of the team. And today doesn't right any wrongs, by the way, in terms of that's it, the corner's turned and, you're going to see fantastic character. It's been called into question a few times lately, and rightly so. Certainly, or not lately, but this season. Certainly, Liverpool in the FA Cup, the character of some of them players needed to be questioned. Certainly, the stupidity, shall we say, or the unprofessionalism in that final minute of injury time against Newcastle, you could question it, although the previous 93 have been good. But today, what it'll do, a win like that, they did stick at it, Everton, and whether the 10 days on the training ground or the 10 days since the last game, working with Carlo for a bit longer, has started to seep into them, that even at 2-0 today, when he was 2-0 down, they still tried to play the football. He still tried to have a measure of control. We still tried to attack and we still worked hard. It wasn't great, don't get me wrong. I'm not standing here saying what a performance, it was amazing, because it wasn't. But it was a good battling display. But also, I thought the football we played at times was excellent. And, I've said on our shows over the last 10 days or so that because the way we play with a 4-4-2, you can really see where we need to improve. It makes it very easy to see, centre midfield, we need better players, or we need to, upgrade. The right-hand side, Walcott's done well today in the end and scored the winner, but can we do better in that area? Yeah, can we do better with Sidibé at right back? Got loads of really good qualities, Sidibé. Other things he gets caught out with, upgrades there. So that's, it makes it very easy. But today, what I thought we did was the character of the team was really good. We hung on in there. We carried on playing. Yerry Mina's come up big in injury time for us in the end of the first half, got us 2 goals. And then we came out in that second half, being nice and tight at the back, worked hard and gone for it, and carried on trying to play the way we do. And that's one of the big things that top managers do with their teams, is that always continue to believe in what you're doing. I'm sure a lot of managers try to do that. Some managers maybe haven't got the gravitas that Carlo Ancelotti's got in terms of carry on, believe in what I'm telling you. And, he's got that because he's basically the most successful coach in the world. Won all sorts, or certainly he's in the top 3. Fantastic manager, and we are lucky to have him. Let's be honest about it. But the players can take everything on board now that he says and really build on it. And what that'll do for the character and the strength of the character is, even when we go behind now, that will be in the memory bank. We were 2-0 down at Watford and come back and won. We can still win this. We were with 10 men. 10 men with 20 over. He ended up playing, what was it, 70? There was another 26 minutes that Pawson played after he dismissed Fabian Delph. So we've done incredibly well. And it's brilliant for the character and the strength of character, and I'm delighted with that today. And let's hope we carry on with that now. Let's build. Let's use today as a building block as well. Second thing I want to talk about today is Richarlison. I don't think he had a brilliant game by any stretch of the imagination, but the one thing you get off Richarlison is his work rate and effort. Obviously he's caught the news this week because people believe that Barcelona had bid for him. There was no bid for him. Are they interested in him? Possibly, because he's a very good player. Plays for Brazil, 22, hard working, scores goals, assists goals, powerful runner. So all the things that top clubs like in players. But he was happy to sign a new 5-year deal in October, November, whenever it was. November, wasn't it? Or December, actually. It was just before the derby. So he's happy with the club. Now, people were worried when Marco Silva was dismissed, because what would that be like? But the lad is just focused on being a better footballer. He loves it at Everton. And today come out, like I say, he didn't have his greatest game, but he was key in terms of taking the fight to them, and particularly when it went down to 10 men. Look at his contribution for the winner, carrying the ball in the 89th minute, sprinting down that line, using his strength. Good ball to Moise Keane. If Moise Keane doesn't connect properly with it and ends up getting himself an assist. But it was brilliant by Richarlison, back defending in the 94th minute, heading things away. You know, absolute brilliant effort from him. And as a fan base, we love him, and we should love him because he's brilliant. So delighted with him today, even though, like I say, you know, it wasn't his greatest game for Everton. Of course it wasn't, but the kid's a battler and with loads of quality. So made up with Richarlison's performance today as well. And then obviously aims for the rest of the season is my point 3. I'll just keep this brief because obviously, you know, there's still a portion to go. But for me, aims for the rest of the season, keep getting asked this: what should we do? What should we be looking to do now? Europe, for me, Europe is still a possibility. Tonight we're in 9th place. We are, Man United and Wolves are playing now. So, but at this moment in time, we're 1 point off 6th and we're 2 points off 5th. 2 points off Sheffield United in 5th. Sheffield United, who are being great, but still, you know, so it's not like they're a big, powerful side. They're a good side, but, you know, so for me, Europe is very much still well on the cards regardless. And what we have to do now is make sure that we stick match results of the teams above us, obviously, and try to really establish the way we're playing, try to take everything on board that Ancelotti's doing, you know, and it's a chance for players to shine. For him, over these next, you know, it's February the 1st, for him, now over the course of the next 3.5 months till the season finishes, he's going to be assessing everybody. Are you going to be part of me, my team? What it takes to be part of the first team squad regularly? Can Tom Davies improve? Do we need to look at a loan for him maybe next season to Germany or something like that? Or can he just get his confidence up and keep playing? All of these things the manager will focus on between now and the end of the season. But there is a good core of young players there: Holgate, Mina, Dean, Gomez, Iwobi, Richarlison, Calvert-Lewin, Moise Keane. All good players that you can mould with it, you know, and put some better quality in there as well. Will make this team much better. We've got a world-class manager, and you know, the time to back in there. So they're the aims, but Europe is very much on. And if we can get into the Europa League, the kickbacks from partnerships and sponsorships, plus the group stages of that is worth around 12 million. It all helps with FFP and spreading Everton's name around Europe and making us a more attractive brand. All of that has to be taken into consideration, and all of that has to be Everton Football Club and Carlo Ancelotti's aims between now and the end of the season. But many more days like today would be lovely. That is it from my 3 things. Make sure you give Ped's reaction and player rating videos a watch. They should be interesting. Give the video a like, subscribe if you haven't, join us on Patreon if you want more videos. Thank you very much for watching and for taking the time to watch. Have a great weekend. See you later.